Good afternoon, I'm Riza Diaz and this is One News Now. Pag-asa warns that 38 provinces could experience drought due to El Nino. The State Weather Bureau said they are still making a thorough review of the parameters before officially declaring the onset of the phenomenon sometime next month. Now, among the criteria is the increase in sea surface temperature of the Pacific Ocean. So far, projections of drought are pointing to Camarines Norte and Southern Leyte between the months of July and December. Pag-asa added that Metro Manila could also experience dry spells. At the same time, weather forecasters reiterate that El Nino is not just about drought but can trigger extreme rainfalls as well.
The end of December, maaaring ang Metro Manila is under dry spell din siya. Ibig sabihin nun, pwede siyang makakaranas din ng 3 buwan na may kakulangan sa ulan ng sunod-sunod. 36 na mga probinsya, lalong-lalo na sa Luzon, na magkakaroon ng or makakaranas ng dry spell. At 28 na probinsya, yung lalo-lalo na naman ang marami sa Mindanao ng dry condition.
The Education Department is set to roll out the updated Kinder to Grade 10 curriculum next month. In an interview with the Chiefs, DepEd Deputy Spokesperson Francis Bringas said they are just fine-tuning the guidelines of the revised document. Bringas clarified that the actual implementation of the new curriculum will be in 2025.
It's already for launching, Ed, and we are just completing also the policy guidelines on its implementation because we are looking at the 2025 implementation of the new curriculum. So when you implement a new curriculum, it comes with learning resources, and we have to develop learning resources that are aligned with the new curriculum.
Catch the full interview of DepEd Deputy Spokesperson Francis Bringas on the Chiefs, and that's tonight, 8:30 p.m. only here on One News. Now, in other news, fake TESDA national certificates are all over social media, and the government reminds the public that sale and procurement of such is against the law. Now, while they are yet to receive complaints from employers, TESDA Deputy Director Aniceto Bertiz III told One Balita Pilipinas that they are keeping tabs of the issue. Bertiz explained that there are security features in the legit national certificates of TESDA which cannot be duplicated.
Right now, we have flagged and so many incidents and cases na nai-report na rin natin, even in NTC, pati sa Facebook, yung mga nagpo-post po sa social media na nagbebenta po ng mga national certifications. Ibig sabihin po nito, ito po yung mga fake na national certification at binabalaan din po natin yung mga gumagawa ng ito mga na nagpo-post na ito kasi po natitrace po talaga natin.
We're pausing for a short break. One News Now, we'll be back with more stories after that. Stay with us. Thanks for staying with us here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. One expert welcomes the approval of the Certificate of Product Registration or CPR for Pfizer's COVID-19 bivalent vaccine. Speaking to One Balita Pilipinas, Philippine College of Physicians President Ronchin Solante called this a huge development as this will make the bivalent jab accessible to more people. Now with the CPR, the said vaccine will now be commercially available in the country.
With the CPR, there are more opportunities that doctors, clinicians, no, sa mga hospital, na yung mga recommended vulnerable population kung saan ito ay pwede nating ibigay, they can already purchase it and give this to this population. So medyo mas lumalawak na ngayon ang pwedeng oportunidad na makatanggap. Although kaya lang talagang meron na itong bayan dahil nga kung kukunin mo to sa private, kailangan mo siyang bayaran and at the same time hindi mo na ma-avail yung libre sa government.
Meanwhile, Dr. Solante said it is possible that the vaccine will be cheaper once it enters the Philippine market.
Well, I think this will only be not not so expensive, no? Kasi ang pricing naman nito is based also on the ceiling doon sa mga third world countries, no? Siguro may estimate here between 2,000 to 3,000. Pinakamalaki na yung 3,000 per isang injection. So the advantage there is you have better protection, broader protection with the bivalent vaccine kumpara doon sa mga old vaccines.
Moving on, President Bongbong Marcos has named new appointees to key government positions. The President has named Ruel Rivera as new Chief of the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology or BJMP. Rivera previously served as BJMP head in an acting capacity. Meanwhile, former defense officer in charge Carlito Galvez makes a comeback as the National Peace Advisor. This was the same post he held under the administration of former President Rodrigo Duterte. Another new appointee is controversial lawyer Larry Gadon, now the presidential advisor on poverty alleviation. Gadon was indefinitely suspended by the Supreme Court for verbally assaulting a journalist last year. Gadon is known for his colorful language, which he says he will control now that he is a government official.
Ako naman ay magmula naman noong ako ay napagsabihan ni mahal na Pangulong Presidente Bongbong Marcos na mag-tone down, ay ako naman ay sumunod sa kanya.
But progressive groups are not happy with Gadon's appointment. An Akbayan, for one, said that the lawyer lacks credibility and will only push for his own agenda. For its part, the Akbayan Party called Gadon's rise to government as, quote, terrible and a new low and the rock bottom of political appointments. Meantime, attorney Luke Espiritu of the Buklurang Manggagawang Pilipino challenged Gadon to come up with real programs against poverty. Now here's a quick look at today's other top stories. Several lawmakers have denied rumors of a plot to unseat Senate President Migs Zubiri. Senators Grace Poe and Win Gatchalian reiterated their support for Zubiri. Now for Senate Minority Leader Coco Pimentel, there will only be a change if someone is interested in the top post. Pimentel said that it appears that no one is interested in taking the reins from Zubiri anyway. The DOJ says there's no need to worry over the announcement that Justice Secretary Boying Remulla is taking a wellness leave for 10 days. Recall that the 62-year-old DOJ chief underwent a medical checkup last week and was expected to return to work on Thursday, but he took the rest of the week off. Undersecretary Raul Vasquez has been designated as Justice OIC. Now here's some reprieve for consumers. Meralco is not raising power rates, at least not yet. Meralco spokesperson Joe Zaldariaga said the petition they filed for an increase in power rates is still up for discussion. Now this means there will be no upward adjustments in electricity bills for the whole month of July. One News will be back with the latest stories at 6:30 p.m. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.